The majestic sound of the Hawaiian mini coconut necklace from Fiji. No. New Zealand. No. Crap, where is he from? Samoa. There we go. I've blessed this podcast with my Samoan necklace, my warrior necklace, might I add. Got from the chief of, or one of the chiefs of Samoa. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, this is Twilight Noobs, and we are all Samoan now. I don't think that's how it works, but we're gonna roll with it. Anyway,
Are we though?
This is Jason. We're rolling with it. You can't fight it because you told me to do the intro, so that's the intro.
Well, what if I do this? Like, okay, Cooper, can you? Ow!
Oh, I want to see if he can speak.
Okay,
You haven't
make
taught
a
this
noise.
dog a trick ever.
Make a noise.
Say speak. Say speak.
Speak.
There you go.
No, he's just licking me.
Uh-huh.
Not
Loser.
doing anything.
You don't know how to teach your dog tricks.
He does tricks.
What?
He sits like he just did. See?
Oh, now tell him to speak.
Speak. And then he jumps on my lap. That's what speak means.
Yeah, fail.
Yep.
So anyways, we're
I'm
doing
a
this book
failure.
a chapter at a time, apparently. We're slowing
Maybe.
the podcast down.
We might. I don't know. It's not an official thing. You know. It's I don't know. Maybe. I would say we could do like a vote on Twitter and stuff or something.
Maybe
but
we just don't have
nobody
enough
goes on
time
Twitter
anymore. Is that what it is?
I think it might be smart to slow things down a bit. You know what I mean? Like really milk this podcast for. I'm just kidding. No, but like really just take its time in studying each chapter for all the good details in it.
I mean, I guess. If there are any good details.
No, I think it just comes down to life is crazy right now, and this is kind of like what we're like. You know what I mean?
We got a rating on Apple, though.
We did
Just 5 stars. Not a review, just a rating.
Okay, not a review, just a rating. That's good. At least they did that.
So thanks for the 5 stars. Too bad we can't shout you out and read you out loud with our amazing podcast voices.
Someone sent me someone sent a message to our Facebook page and said that they shared our Facebook page.
Oh,
so
dang.
like that's big.
That's
so
huge.
go out there and share our Facebook page or something.
They probably
Like,
have like 3 bazillion friends.
hopefully. Go
Now
out there
we're
and just
the
do
biggest
something,
podcast.
people.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something
Leave
for
a
yourself.
review.
Not for the podcast. Do something for yourself. Buy an ice cream cone. Except this time, when you get the ice cream cone, get it dipped in chocolate. And then put sprinkles on it. Shoot. Make it a waffle cone.
Yeah, put nuts on it unless you're allergic.
And even if you are allergic, put the nuts on it. Everybody's just got to put nuts on it eventually.
It will make you stronger.
It will. After it makes you really weak. And almost die. Possibly die if you don't have an EpiPen. Dude, that's weird.
And then-
Did you know like EpiPens are super expensive, but there's like no
Oh, I'm
reason
sure they
why
are.
they are? Yeah, there's like some massive controversy.
Because they save
behind
your
them.
life, man. Anything
Right.
that can like save your life, of course it's going to be expensive.
Right, but they're like patented, so only that one EpiPen manufacturer can make them.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is all just like something I'm pulling out of
So
my
should
butt
we
right now.
so should we start our own EpiPen like business?
It couldn't be
Oh,
the
you have a lot of
EpiPen
money.
though. It would have to be something completely different. Like rather than
Pen.
treating allergies,
Epi.
maybe we should just cure allergies. That would be even better. We'd put EpiPen out of business.
You have
They
an
might not like
allergy,
that.
we can solve that problem.
This is true. This is very true. People like nuts. People go nuts for nuts.
I bet we could figure out something like a cure.
I'm pretty sure we
Allergies.
could figure out anything. We're
I don't
brilliant.
think it's that complicated.
Of course not. What is an allergy? It's a little micro magical person that lives inside of your body and it starts getting mad when you eat the wrong food. Because it's picky. So we probably just have to have allergy school and then take that little magical person to allergy school. I'm pretty sure that's the cure that we're looking for.
You could send another person down there and
Ooh.
like beat the living snot out of that guy.
I'm pretty sure this is the cure. Just enforce the law inside of your body. Send other people. Send an army inside of it to oppress the little guy. Help! I'm being oppressed.
Go to the little guy and shank him or something. Like,
yeah, just shake him upside down.
No, shank him, not shake him.
Oh, shank him. Jeez. Yeah. Shank him with what? You're like spleen? Take this rib.
With a nut. With a nut.
Ah, the irony. I see what you're doing.
The guy whittles it down into
a whittled nut. Sharp nuts. Okay, dude. We're taking this to a whole new level. Welcome to Twilight Noobs. We're on chapter 2.
Now that was an intro.
You're welcome.
You're gonna right. Yeah, we're in chapter 2. Thanks to everyone who continues to listen to this podcast, listens to our crazy, stupid things that we have to say, like sharpen nuts.
Yeah, pointless conversations that everybody could live without. For some reason, you guys keep coming back, so thank you. Even though we get nothing out of it.
For some reason, you guys still don't leave reviews. Somehow you keep coming back, but you guys don't leave reviews.
I kind of want to start getting like 2-star reviews. Like, I kind of want to start asking for those just so we can get some like super good feedback. Yeah. Not even feedback, but just content, something to read.
Well,
you know those people
do.
Well, you know,
5-star review but leave a review that's like the stupidest review ever. Just say something utterly dumb.
Amazon. I'm going to do a shout out to Amazon. Have you ever seen those listings? I don't know what they would be, but like a USB cable, but like the best. So if we put like USB cable best, sometimes, I don't know where, I've seen it every now and then. Maybe Amazon's got better at it. There would be like a $50,000 USB cable there, and some people would buy it. It would have like 3 like certified reviews, like yes, it's or verified reviews. They actually bought it. And they give like the best reviews every now and then. It's just all, you know, just like games and stuff. We should make our podcast into something like that. Make it a game. The best 5-star review that's actually like a negative review. That'd be great. I would enjoy that.
I would really enjoy that too.
Talk about all the bad things about this review, but just make it a 5-star review.
Yeah.
I'm really dedicated. I want to find some of those Amazon reviews now. I don't know what to look for. Anyways.
All right. But we're in chapter 2 of Eclipse, the 3rd book out of the 4 of them.
Yeah. Renee dies.
Wait, what? Shoot.
You didn't see that part?
No.
Isn't it weird how they go on the plane, but then like the next sentence they're coming back? It doesn't like actually have like a present tense.
I thought you were about to go in a way different direction with that. I thought you were gonna be like, you think, you know, it's interesting how they go on a plane and then they run into one of the towers, and I was like, dude, that's kind of a terrible joke.
No.
I seriously thought you were going in a weird direction with
that.
That
would be you. You're the only one that makes weird jokes like that. Not me. Everybody, shoot Jason. Shoot him.
Yeah, just do it.
Price, high to low.
Fine. So,
I found it.
What'd you find?
I found the $10,000 cables right here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy. I don't know. I'm looking for the real one right now. Anyway, keep going.
All right. So chapter 2, it's evasion, which... Why? Why is the title this?
Evasion?
Yeah. What happened? I don't even know what...
I don't know. It's been 2 weeks since I've read this chapter, so... beats me.
What is that? What does that have to do with this chapter?
I don't remember.
The first chapter was like, what was the first one? Ultimatum? What are these chapter titles?
The chapter titles are supposed to give you the wrong idea of what you're about to read. So it always catches you off guard. Maybe something like that.
Evasion?
Yeah,
it should have been called it should have been called freedom or something. Like something like
they'll never take our freedom.
Except Charlie's will take anything he wants, man. Took away Bella's freedom.
Charlie. I thought you were talking about bit my finger Charlie. I was like, what did he do? What was he taking? Cheerios? I'm sorry.
You fail. Okay, so I really thought that the beginning of this chapter was going to be Bella going to La Push, because I felt like the last chapter ended how she's like, I really need to see Jacob and stuff. But nope, we don't get any Jacob in this chapter. So Team Jacob is really, so far, has been a letdown. We're getting no Jacob, and I'm sure, he'll come at some point, but so it starts off with them heading towards the cafeteria. I don't know why a cafeteria is funny.
No, never mind. Keep going. I'll let you know in a little bit.
Oh boy. But she talks about how she feels like a free woman again because she is ungrounded, and she brings this up at lunchtime to all of the peeps that are sitting at the table. We're getting a lot of like combined seating now. Like Alice and Edward sit at the table with like Angela and Ben, and so this isn't like that Colin's table anymore. I think Emmett and Rosalie, since they're gone now, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe they were wanting just the family to sit together or something. I don't know. But I think Bella is also just like the tie between the two worlds, like she knows like the vampires, and she also, relates to Ben and Angela and stuff. So basically they're just talking about how she is not grounded anymore, and so she's kind of able to do things, and they're like, well, like, what should we do? We got to plan something, super sweet, since you're ungrounded.
You know what?
And
you know what really makes me mad? She was never grounded. She never even grounded herself. Like, she knows she was never grounded. Nothing changed. She was always with Edward no matter what.
The only thing that changed
was
was
rebel child.
Well, the only thing that changed was the afternoons. Like, he wasn't there at the house and stuff.
Right. But still, she won.
But Edward was still, like, hanging out at night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was sleeping over every day, every night. Always there, no matter what. How is she grounded if that happened?
Well, obviously, but Charlie doesn't know. Charlie's
I know. That's what I mean.
In his chair downstairs in front of a game, dude.
But that's what I mean.
What's going on?
Bella, she's gonna be one of those people, one of those snowflakes. I said it.
Wow, dude. Okay, you're telling me that if you ever got grounded growing up, you didn't sneak out?
No, I never got grounded.
Okay, like I would get grounded sometimes, dude. But like I was still out of the. I was gone. Or my parents would just forget that they grounded me.
Plus, I lived like 15 minutes by car to the town. So if I snuck out, I couldn't go anywhere. And I didn't get my license till I would think it was 18.
There was a point where...
very dull.
I can't remember it. Like,
plus, I didn't have any vampire boyfriends to hang out with either. So there's that.
I can't remember if it was like my brother or my sister, but there was one point where like we snuck out of the house... And we went and we started pushing our car down the street. We didn't want to turn it on.
Right.
While
classic.
It was like, yeah. So we like pushed it down the street and then
all the neighbors are looking. They're just like, we know what's going on.
But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't like a terrible child or anything. I didn't like run off and like go and do stupid things. I would just run off and toilet paper people's houses or, just go and like hang out with someone or something, but I never like did anything stupid. It's just that
I barely even did anything
to
at
be
all.
Free. Yeah, because you're a sad excuse of a person.
I think I was very dull. Except I'm a pretty fun person to be around. I think what it is no one likes me.
You're okay.
Am I? Am I okay?
Yeah, you're okay.
Hey, there we go. That's better than bad. I'm okay. I'm just okay. I accept it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you accept
a life of being okay. That's great.
Better than having a life of bad.
And banned.
What just happened?
Somebody came in and left.
Who was it?
The Brino?
Oh, my brother.
Quick, let's ban him.
Don't ban him.
Ban.
You like that's so
ban.
funny though. Oh, he just left.
No, I banned him.
No, don't ban my brother. I'm gonna ban you.
The power.
Okay,
so anyways, people no. So anyways, we're talking through this app called Discord where we can just like join a lobby, and people can come in if they have like the certain key, basically. So
Okay, well, I'm changing the permissions then.
yeah, Jason's brother just came in and I banned him. He can't even get into the server anymore. So that was funny. That was funny humor for nerds. For all the nerds out there, that was hilarious.
Okay, well, go unban him.
Unban him. Focus on the podcast. Keep going.
Do it right now. No, this podcast is stopping right now until you unban him.
You don't even know how I made this server for you. You still don't even know how to use it.
Go.
Okay, fine. I'll unban him. Revoke ban. He's unbanned. He's back. Except he probably has to join the server again.
You idiot. Send me an invite.
I don't know.
Waiting.
Dude, I don't have... He's not my friend, dude.
I'm waiting.
I don't have it. The Brino. Is that him? I don't even know if that's him.
You stupid idiot.
I wonder if he's not my friend. Let's see. The Brino. Nope. I can't talk to him.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, keep going. Dude, he doesn't need to be on Discord.
Dude, you just make me so mad sometimes.
You're welcome. This is what creates ups and downs in life. I am definitely the up.
Okay, you know how I said it like 2 seconds ago how you're okay? No, you're bad. You're the worst person ever.
You toilet paper people's houses. I ban people from your Discord.
Dude, I used to do that all the time. All right.
Dude, we're not talking about Twilight. What's going on?
I know, that's why I was about to jump back in. Okay.
Jump in it. Jump on it.
So yeah, like she's saying like,
oh,
let's go out and celebrate. She's like,
I'm gonna put my coconuts on. There we go.
Okay.
I got my coconuts on. I never wear these things.
Bella says like, but let's give it a couple days because I don't know like if Charlie is really meaning that I'm ungrounded. I just want to make sure that he wasn't joking and everything's good. So we'll celebrate this weekend. And then this is where Alice, she gets a vision.
Whoops. Didn't want to see that.
So we're like, okay, this is when Bella obviously has seen Alice have these visions before, so she understands that she's having one. But like Angela and Ben have no idea.
Who's Ben?
I think Angela's boyfriend.
Who's Angela?
I don't know who she is like movie wise. I think she's the one with the glasses, I think.
She dates Eric in the movie?
I don't remember.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
But so then like after the vision, she's like, "Oh, I must have been daydreaming." Ha ha ha. And like her and Edward look at each other for a second, and this is when Bella's like, "Okay, what's going on?" And so she can't really concentrate on what everyone is talking about anymore because she's just too focused on this detail. When lunch is ended, Mike starts talking to Edward about how he's having car troubles.
Yes, go on.
And so Edward is like, "Hey, I can help you with your car." And this is whenever...
Yeah, everybody has no idea, but Jason's like ready to like quit.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna text your wife.
I could come across as really weird, just so everybody knows. But that's not weird. I'm gonna text your wife.
All right, let's see if she does it. Okay.
Can't wait. I'm just waiting for someone to come behind me and slap me in the back of my head.
All right, so let's continue. And oh my gosh, I'm legit going to kill you.
I'm just trying to help you not say like so much. That's all.
Okay, well stop.
Nope.
I'm gonna keep. Okay, so then Mike is like, maybe another day, you know, because I don't know why Mike doesn't say like that day, but what did they say? I don't remember. But anyways, like they end up leaving, and Edward and Alice and Bella take off. And she texted me back. Okay.
I'm gonna load my gun right now. I have a little airsoft gun just for these days. Oh shit! Where are the BBs? Oh, that's it? That's all she did?
What are you
What'd she
doing?
do?
I'm not doing it. She just like slapped me on the back of my head.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm loading up my BB gun to make sure that you can't do
What if I
anything.
load first?
Was it a good slap?
Hardly. She's afraid.
Ah, dang it. She failed me. All right. Okay, so...
All
right, get back.
That's what I want to do.
Dude,
She
we're about to
came
get a
in.
murderer alive on this podcast.
No way. I shot the BB and it landed right back in my desk drawer.
Ha!
Professional.
All right, let's focus. Refocus time.
Are we ever focused? Sorry.
I don't know, but it's... all right, let's do this. All right, so...
Hold on. Before we go anywhere. They have this review right here about uranium ore. The guy bought it. And his review was,
no.
I was very disappointed to have my uranium confiscated at the airport. It was a gift for my son for his birthday. Also, I'm in prison now, so that's not good either. Anyways, yes, so we're focused. Oh, here's another one. Tuscan whole milk. Has anyone else tried pouring this stuff over dry cereal? Awesome!
Oh my gosh.
They really need to put a warning label on this thing. Apparently, if you put it into your body, it turns into urine. Urine!
What? This is probably the least focused we've ever been on a podcast.
It's probably because it's so late and I'm so hungry.
Yeah, that probably could be it.
I'll take the shells off.
Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, so they're in the car. Edward's gonna drop Alice off at the house, and then
Wow.
he's going to drop off Bella.
Mm-hmm.
And so he drops off Alice, and then this is when Bella and Edward have a time to actually talk, because this whole time Bella
Talk or
is
fight?
really interested in knowing what was Alice's vision, and
What could it be?
what could it be?
I have
What
two
could
guesses.
shut you up?
Nothing. Could be a goat.
I might text your wife again. This time it's going to be something way different.
No, man.
Right.
Legit. There might be a goat in her dream. Jeez.
So
Calm down.
they get to the house, and like Edward and Bella go upstairs to the bedroom. Nothing dirty happens. Get your little heads out of the gutters, people. But they are in the bedroom, and then this is when Bella, I think she's trying to make it like known to Edward that something's bothering her. And so he says, like, are we a little impatient today? And then we get, why? Okay, Stephanie Meyer just had to bring it back, dude. So it says, I looked up, intending to make a sarcastic remark, but his face was closer than I expected. His golden eyes were smoldering just inches away, and his breath was cool against my open lips. I could taste his scent on my tongue. That's not romantic at all. That
Pretty
makes me
gross.
sick reading that.
Pretty gross. Pretty pervy, if you ask me.
I could taste his scent on my tongue.
Sounds like he needs to take a bath. Like in bleach. He's got to be rank.
Can we stop with scents in this book and breath for like 2 seconds?
I don't know. I feel like it's a staple to her book now. She just has to mention the breath.
I don't want any breath or scent on my tongue. I'm sorry, I don't. I want food on my
You're
tongue.
the only one, okay? You're the only one.
Or another tongue on my tongue. That's it. I don't want scent or breath on my tongue.
You want lingua? Like a lingua burrito?
Sure, that's better than breath. Anyways, so, here we go. If I had my way, I would spend the majority of my time kissing Edward.
For eternity.
There was nothing that in my life that compared to the feeling of his cool lips, marble hard, but always so gentle, moving with mine. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
See, like that's fine. Like, obviously, it's not the, like, I don't really care about reading it.
That's the
But
romance
it's
imagery.
way more romantic than like breath on my tongue. So, like, here we go. Like, that's fine for a romance book. Like, that's fine. Okay, let's keep with stuff like this.
And so I think what
Okay.
you're trying to say is, if you can say, let's see, how's a good way to say this? So if it's romantic, you can't make pasta with it. But if it isn't romantic, then you can make pasta with it. So if his breath, if she could taste his breath, you could definitely make pasta out of his breath. But you can't make pasta out of a romantic touch and kiss. Is that what you're trying to say? More or less? That's like
I don't know what you're trying to say. That made no sense to me whatsoever.
I'm trying to create like a gauge of what is romantic and what is not to Stephanie Meyer.
Okay, yeah, Stephanie Meyer, I have no idea, but that's
That's what
fine.
I'm saying. If you can make pasta
Always
with
so
it.
gentle, moving with mine. That's fine. I think here we maybe get a little bit more of what's fine. My arms locked behind his neck, and I wished I was strong enough to keep him prisoner here. One hand slid down my back. Woo! Wee! We are getting hot.
Electric.
Pressing me tighter against his stone chest.
Wow.
Okay, calm down.
That's the sound Edward's making right there.
No, I don't think he's not. No, he's not.
Remember when he say he's hissing and they're always pursing their
Yeah.
lips? That's him.
That's true. The tip of my tongue traced the curve of his lower lip.
He sounds like
Oh
Titanic.
my goodness. What are we doing?
They are getting into it.
Okay, they're getting like into it, you know what I mean? But like I think the more and more these books go on, they're trying to like hint like, man, there's definitely going to be like there's got to be sex at some point, I'm assuming.
Probably? Is that an assumption? Is that a
think so.
legit assumption?
I think
That's
it's
not-
I think it's a prediction.
You haven't geared. What?
In this book or the next book, my prediction is there's going to be sex.
It's going to be after they're married. It's the only way Edward will do it.
If you think that he will only do it if she's a vampire? Is that what you're saying?
After they're married. That's what I'm saying.
So you think Edward is old-fashioned to the point where he'll wait?
Hardcore. Oh, he's been doing it
Okay.
this whole time.
Yes. Okay. All right.
And remember,
I'm wondering your predictions here.
they're
What you're
gonna
thinking.
have the dog.
What dog?
Did I read too far? Maybe I read too far. Anyway, never mind.
They're gonna have a dog together?
The talk.
Oh, the talk. Oh, I thought you said the dog. I was like, what are you talking about? right.
Nothing, I guess.
Jacob becomes their pet?
No. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going.
All right. And so basically, this is just getting super steamy up in here. And this is when
Up in
he
here. I
he
can
then
see-
realizes
Holy crap. It's like a little white guy saying, up in here. Up in here, guys. Steamy,
Sorry,
up in here.
I'm not the Black Eyed Peas. Sorry. All right,
At least
so-
say her. Up in her.
No, I refuse.
H-U-R. Up in her.
So then he breaks away. He pulls his face away, and yeah, nothing. No, nothing's gonna happen today.
Okay, good. Let's keep going.
It looked like something was going to happen, but
Well, duh. You know what? I think Stephanie Meyer is a perv. I'm just going to say it. She wrote these books when she was an adult, but she was imagining all this stuff happening to her at 17 years old and 16 years old with a really
you
old
don't know
dude.
you don't know the motivation behind the book.
I guarantee it. If I could get her on a one-on-one interview, like between two ferns, I guarantee it. She would admit it.
I think she just tried to write a series so she can make money.
No, I think she was really getting into it on the first one where she's like, oh my gosh, fantasy, dead person, eternal, always young, always hot. Yep, definitely me. That's it. And then she just wrote it and it just got really heavy and everybody ate it up. She's a pervert.
All right,
Pervert.
we'll see.
Pervert. Perv alert.
So then Bella gets on the computer and to check her email, to see her mom's email. but she like never says mom. Like
Always
she
Renee.
hardly says mom. She always says her Renee, which is so weird.
It's because she thinks she's the mom.
She does, and that's what's weird to me too, because like being there and being like, I'm so mature that I feel like I have to take care of my parents. It doesn't really seem like a mature way of looking at it.
Nope.
Like, so yeah, Bella has some growing up to do. That is for sure. So Edward says, "Tell Renee I said hello." Sure thing. So then she starts reading the email. She then, this is when she talks about like, I spent most of my life taking care of Renee. Like she doesn't say her mom. Like that's I don't know.
Right.
But she says like, I could take care of my mom better than what Phil is doing. Like it's just like,
Her head
I
is
don't
clouded.
know. She needs to,
Drop the ego.
like, she's married and she's happy with Phil. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to, like, move on, you know, focus on Edward here. Like, you know, I know she, like, cares about her mom and everything. But, anyways. So, this is when we get a little bit of a weird thing with Edward. Edward starts to ask, like, he starts to act weird for Edward. Because he already acts weird. He gets even weirder for him. But he looks at the old presents on the desk. He sees the stereo and says, I need to replace that. So that way, when like Emmett or Rosalie sees it, that it's not like, I don't know. It meant a lot to them for you to have this stereo. So I'm going to replace it. Because it was broken when she just tore it out of her truck when she, I don't know. But this is when Edward brings up the plane tickets that Esme gave to her to go and visit her mom in Florida. Wow. And Bella's like, I totally forgot about these tickets.
Right? Me
and
too.
Edward says, they're about to expire. Did you know that?
Perfectly timed.
I honestly think the vision, like, I think it's pretty clear I'm assuming it's pretty clear for both of us that the vision that Alice had during lunch has nothing to do with Jasper, like she said.
Oh, of course not. It's all about danger.
It's obviously they're trying to get Bella out of Forks.
It's danger.
For a few days. It seems like something's going to happen, and like maybe she's going to die if she stays in Forks, and so they need to get her out of there for a few days because
they suck if she actually got to the point where she died.
Well, something is clearly endangering Bella if she stays in Forks. So they're trying to get her to leave because of something Alice saw. I think it's pretty obvious to anyone who reads this.
Do you think it's the Volturi?
No, I think that's too soon. It could be Victoria or something. But
Couldn't
and
be
like
werewolf.
Emmett,
She can't see
Emmett
werewolves.
and Emmett and them are gonna stay behind and basically just kill Victoria or something. I don't know. I think that's something. There's definitely something going on. So
maybe not.
Maybe not. We'll see.
It could be just Edward and Alice conspiring to make sure that Bella gets what she deserves.
What does she deserve?
Ice cream.
In Florida?
Lots and lots of ice cream in Florida. Florida Nancy.
But you realize that Florida's going to be nice and warm. Like ice cream's just going to melt. Right?
That's why she deserves it.
Melted ice cream? What an insult.
All over her shirt. Constantly trying to lick it. It just falls onto the floor. She deserves it. Sorry.
All right. So Edward is like really pushing this to like, hey, let's go see Renee in Florida. And like Bella is totally against it. Like Charlie won't allow this. Like I just got ungrounded and now we're going to go and fly together to Florida. Like it's not going to happen.
Good idea.
So Bella totally shuts this down. They go downstairs and they start to like like they get food and everything and Charlie's home and they eat the food and like Charlie eats like tons of helpings and he goes and sits in his chair that like he probably has to replace that chair every year because of how much he wears it, like because how much he just sits in it. But
he wears his chair.
Dude, he gets it out. He's in that chair all the time. Like that's using the chair. It's not gonna last long if you use a chair over and over and over and over again. So
I don't know. I use this chair every day, and it's still in pretty good condition. I could probably put it on Kelly Blue Book. Still get 80% of what I got it for.
all right, you do that.
I will do that. I will show you. Prove you wrong.
Yeah, prove me wrong. Charlie says, that was a great dinner, so good. And he's like in the chair, like that Thanksgiving belly, like unbuttoning his pants type of thing. Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't put another bite down.
Just got like a milk mustache still. Just like,
yeah. It's a
go do the dishes,
mustache.
Bella.
So, then like we find out that his work is really slow right now. So that means no one's dying or something in Forks. Obviously, the beginning of the book, there was like some stuff going on in Seattle, but in Forks, it's super slow. And him and his like coworker played a bunch of cards, and apparently he was super good at it, and he won. And then he says, "I was on the phone with Billy for a while." Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, Billy.
I thought playing cards was our thing.
Mm.
Why are you playing cards with Mark?
Oh, because Mark is better at cards than you, Billy.
19 hands to 7? What? You think you beat me 19 hands to like 1 or something?
Every day. Every time we play, it's always 19-1. You can't refute the facts, man.
Are you best friends with Mark? Tell me yes or no. I need to hear it.
You need to hear this?
I need to hear it.
What do you need to hear? Tell me what you need to hear. Make sure it's clear in your head before...
Are you cheating on me with Mark?
Yes! Yes, I am! And I'm not sorry! I have nothing! You do nothing! You know nothing! You don't know me! You don't know my needs! I have needs!
Okay, who took care of you when you were sick after you drank that deer blood, huh?
Bella!
It was me.
No!
It was me!
It was my daughter! You were never there for me. I'm gonna go hang out with Mark now. He knows me. Click.
And Billy goes and kills himself.
Nice. Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet
Anyways.
twist. Whoa, didn't see that coming. Holy crap. Woo! Sorry, Billy. Didn't know you were that emotional. Jeez.
All right, so he starts talking about just things that him and Billy talked about, that they're maybe thinking about having a playoff party in La Push. And then this is when Edward, he's still acting super weird about it. Obviously something is going on and he wants Bella out of Forks. He says, like, Charlie, did Bella ever tell you that my parents gave her airplane tickets for her birthday so she could go and visit Renee? This is when Bella drops her plate and like that she was scrubbing.
And then she says, no, you. No, you. She starts memeing Edward. Or was that a different
Anyways,
story?
yeah,
This one?
Yeah, I think you're. Yeah.
Dang it. Not again.
So Charlie said
crap.
it, and so Charlie's like, "Oh, she never mentioned it. Was there a reason you're bringing this up right now? They're about to expire, and I think it's important that Bella goes and sees her mom." And this is when Charlie says, "Oh, that's a good idea, Bella. You should go and visit your mom." And then
get ice cream.
This is when Billy says, "How many tickets?" I mean, this is when Charlie. I don't have Billy on the mind. Sorry. Wow. This is when Charlie says, "How many tickets did your parents give her?"
Are you Billy?
1 for her and 1 for me. And then this is when I said Billy again. This is when Charlie says, "That's out of the question." So
the tea kettle just conveniently starts going.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. His favorite team just lost like a playoff game on TV. Like, this is when everything is just like going crazy.
His TV explodes.
Yeah.
The whole world comes crashing down.
How much he ate.
Wait, the belly. Right. Oh, dang.
I don't know. Anyways, so this is when Bella and Charlie get into a fight. They're like, "No, like, you cannot go with Edward." And Bella says, I am ungrounded, remember? And I'm 18, I'm an adult, and, like, I'm gonna go see my mom.
I do
have
what
no
I
say
want.
in this. I could do whatever the heck I want. And then this is when she brings up, if it was Jacob I was going with, you wouldn't have a problem with it. And Charlie says, no, I'd still have a problem with it. And Bella calls him a liar, which we all know is true. If it was Jacob, Charlie would have no problem.
And Edward's
with
on the side
Bella.
just like, why is she bringing up him?
Edward's smiling. He's probably like sitting there like, like, yep, we're gonna leave Forks. So that way I'm saving Bella's life. But I think that she basically convinces Billy that it's probably okay, but they go
Basically.
outside. But they go outside first, Bella and Edward, and this is when Bella just freaks on Edward. Like, what was that all about? Like, you know, like, I didn't want to get in an argument with Charlie. And it's
what?
this is when she brings up, does this sudden urge to see Florida have anything to do with the party at Billy's place? Nothing at all. Like, you still wouldn't be going if you were here or on the other side of the world. So Edward's kind of putting his foot down on this whole vampire werewolf problem going on. And so this is when Bella says, like, okay, I just want to get out of here. Like, let's go to your parents' house. And they agree. And we don't get much detail, like, at all about them at the parents' house at all. All of a sudden, it's just like them back at Bella's house.
That's what I was saying.
And so we're not really getting a lot of the Colons in this book. Like, we get a little bit of Alice, but we haven't seen Jasper at all. And so as of right now, I don't know. It's just a weird book. We're not getting much, like, characters. Not a whole lot of characters. It's really focused on Bella and Edward and Charlie right now, it seems like, in these first two chapters. Which makes me kind of worried that maybe Charlie's gonna die.
Whoa.
Because they keep bringing him up, and they talk about how his work is slow. They talk about all these different, like, killings in Seattle. They're focusing a lot on this whole Bella and him fighting, and how, like, she was grounded and how she's not anymore. Like, I don't know. It just seems like they're talking about Charlie a lot. So maybe he gets hurt or something by Victoria or something else, or maybe he dies. I don't know. It's just I'm trying to understand.
Charlie
why
is
they're bringing him up a lot.
Chuck is invincible. Invincible, can't die, eternal,
Chuck
already
Norris,
a vampire. Man. He is actually Bella's big brother. Fact.
That's a weird fact.
I just figured all that out right now.
All right, so they get back to the house, and Bella says, I don't think you should come inside. Edward says, yeah, I'll come back when Charlie's asleep. Like, wow, this is, you know,
see what I mean?
Sneaking around. So sexy, sneaking around the dad. So Bella walks inside the house. Charlie is watching the TV. And this is when we get the whole, like, chair turnaround thing, you know, you see in movies, like, where have you been? He just says...
Fireplace going. Got the red robe on. Maybe a pipe in his mouth.
Maybe a pipe. Maybe. I could see him with a pipe.
He's got the mustache.
Got the mustache. Yep, exactly.
Told you. Called it. What else has he got?
He's no Tom Selleck, though. He's no Tom Selleck.
No one said he had to be. He's freaking Chuck.
Yeah, but Tom Selleck, man, that is a man with a mustache, I tell you.
So is Chuck.
No, he is nothing like Tom Selleck, dude. Come on.
Does Tom Selleck have anything on Chuck? The Chuck I imagine
Selleck is
sits
a
on Tom.
Man, dude.
Define man.
Have you seen him?
Chuck redefines manhood.
Oh my, you gotta Tom Selleck, dude. Come on.
No, don't you dare Google him. Don't you dare send me a message
right now.
This is weird. Dude. I don't want to look at no man.
Nope, you're gonna look at this man.
I'm shutting my eyes.
Nope,
not happening.
Dude,
watch me.
I'm sending you this image, man.
I'm gonna send you an image of Chuck.
Do it. Okay, ready?
Teenage Mutant Ninja.
All right, in Discord. Look
Wait.
at that. Are you kidding me? That's like, oh, come on. It's not even a competition.
Hold on. 90s.
And that's not even the best picture of him.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna send
for
another
sure.
one.
No.
Nope. I'm going to send another one just because you said that.
Okay, I don't want to watch it. No one else can see it anyways. Yeah, that kind of looks like
Google-
Chuck.
Everyone go and search Tom Selleck.
Everyone just join our Discord and look at Tom
Yeah,
Selleck.
there you go. Maybe that's how we should promote. Maybe we should give people our Discord.
There's a bunch of gamers out there.
That would be an interesting idea. I just thought about that.
I just came up with the idea right now.
No, I did.
I just thought about that. Who said it first? This guy. Dang, man. You're the definition of thief. Thief.
All right, so Tom Selleck, Charlie says, "Did you have a nice time tonight?" She
Did
says, "Yes.
Wow.
I hung out with Alice and Jasper. We played chess. I'm trash at it."
Loser.
This is when Charlie says, "Look, I have something to say." He doesn't even acknowledge what she said about what she did. He's just like, "All right, whatever. Who cares? All right, look, I have something to say to you."
Excuse me.
And then this is where we get the talk.
Oh, shoot.
Here's the thing. You and Edward seem pretty serious, and there are some things that you need to be careful about. I know you're an adult now, but you're still young, Bella.
Weirdo.
And there are a lot of important things you need to know when you're physically involved with... Oh, please, no. Please tell me we're not going to have the sex talk.
Yeah, please don't do it over the podcast either.
I am your father. I have responsibilities. Remember, I'm just as embarrassed as you are.
Then stop. Just stop.
So she says, I don't think, she basically says, Mom beat you to the punch about 10 years ago. You're off the hook. I agree with Charlie here. It says 10 years ago you didn't have a boyfriend. Emotions are running and hormones are all over the place. I think it's important that he does have this talk with Bella, to be honest.
Do you, though?
I really do. 10 years ago, if you're 8 years old and then you're 18, it's a completely different, situation when it comes to the talk. So,
All right. If you say
they don't
so.
really get any details or anything, but he just says, it almost sounds like he's saying, he's, giving her permission, it's fine, just be careful, but this is when we get the awkward, I really wish you were not forcing me to say this out loud, Dad, really, but I am a virgin.
Whoa!
So, yeah. And Edward, she says that Edward is very old-fashioned, you have no worries. I don't think Charlie really trusts this. He's probably yeah, okay, yeah, sure you are,
TMI.
She then asks, how is this balance thing going? Which he's referring to the last chapter where he wanted Bella to not just hang out with Edward, but with other friends and Jacob and stuff and really try to balance things out. She hasn't made an attempt with Jacob yet, and so Charlie is wanting her to do that. But this is when she is upstairs in her room and she starts thinking about Jacob a lot, and she's thinking about going in over and seeing him and talking with him, and Charlie's still up, and so she's just gonna be basically waiting in her room for Edward anyways. So she decides, you know what, I'm gonna go to La Push, I'm gonna visit Jacob and come back, and Edward's not even going to know.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, okay, sure, Bella.
Dream
So she grabs a coat, and she is about to head outside. She says, Charlie is well, where are you going? She says, I'm going to go visit Jake. Is that okay? And then this is when we totally see that the fact that Charlie was lying about the whole, if Bella went to Florida with Jacob, it would be no problem. Because he says, sure, kid, no problem. Stay as long as you like.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's no boundaries. There is no curfew. There is nothing if it involves Jacob. So
Biased.
yeah, Charlie just doesn't like Edward, and
Well, doesn't trust
Which
Edward.
I don't blame him.
He
like,
used to like Edward a lot, remember?
yeah, like I don't blame him though, because like Edward broke her heart, ran off, and then like she comes home and she's like in this terrible state, and Edward's like carrying her like to her room. Like there's a lot going on, so I don't blame Charlie at all. He's
Good.
not like the greatest dad though. Like, you know, he just sits in front of a TV, but
Ooh, shut down. Ouch.
but
How's that feel?
he definitely cares about Bella.
Does he, though?
He just needs to like he's a single dude. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't been with Renee for a while, and so he just doesn't understand. He doesn't understand women anymore, you know? He doesn't I don't know if he ever did. He just doesn't understand what's, you know, life. So
Might be true.
it's sad, but like Chuck's the best, you know, it's Chuck. But
Yeah. Okay. I won't do it. I won't say it. I won't argue with you. Look at me. Look at me being nice. Trying to let you have it this one.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So she heads out the door. She's getting in the truck. She's about to turn it on, and then she sees something in the corner of her eye, and she jumps, and it's Edward.
Stop scaring me.
He says Alice called, and so she gets mad because Alice saw that she was gonna go, and calls Edward, and Edward's like, "No, you don't, woman. You listen to me."
Shot down. Loser.
So she's really mad at Jacob really mad at Edward now, because she was gonna go and like visit Jacob and like try to make things better with him, and Edward's like, "No, you can't see that boy. It's me and no one else. No friends, nothing.
Yeah, boy.
No werewolves,
No
boy.
No more
No
boy.
werewolf boys.
Yeah, no boy.
No werewolf boys."
Yeah, boy.
Werewolf boy.
Okay, stop it.
Okay. So he says, all right, you can go back inside, like whatever. She like storms off, and Edward just says, "If you don't want me to come back tonight, I understand. Just shut the window and I won't bother you. If it's open, then I'll come back and we'll hang out or whatever. Yada yada, make out, breath on my tongues type stuff."
Yum yum.
So Yum Yum is right. So Bella storms off, goes into the house, just slams the window shut. Like the glass shakes, you know, that she just slams it so hard. Wow. She then is like, "Oh, Edward," and then opens it back up.
Just kidding. Sorry, I love you.
And that's the end of the chapter. It's like, I think the only plot at this point that we have is that there's something going on in Seattle. There's a feud going on right now between like Edward and Jacob, and Charlie hates Edward, and so nothing is like taking off so far, but we know how Stephanie Meyer works. She
waits to the last few chapters.
She waits for like the last 2 chapters when like
flips it
something
on
crazy happens, and then flips the whole plot on you. So we'll kind of see what happens, but that kind of does it for the Evasion. Again, I have no idea why it's called Evasion. Someone needs to explain to me why it's called Evasion.
Because they're leaving town with the airplane tickets. Did you not get that? They're evading something by going to Florida, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that's true, but we don't know that at this point.
This guy does book reviews.
I don't do book reviews. This is the only book review I've done.
Yep, you started. You're on. It's the 3rd book review. What are you talking about?
I'm learning.
Yeah, 3rd book review. You can't say this is the first one. Nope. That train has sailed. Wow, I'm good at English. That book has sailed. Ship has sailed. Woo! There we go.
There you go.
You're on number 3. Here it
I
comes.
got to do for 3 minutes.
I knew I could trigger that. I knew it.
How can you not say 3 like that and not say that line? Like, it's impossible.
Many people can. It's just you can't. If I ever want you to say I got you for 3 minutes, I just have to say 3 like that.
I got you for 3 minutes.
This guy's addicted to Spider-Man. He calls it a bad movie.
Man,
Remember you called it a bad movie? Oh, gosh.
If there was a werewolf boy in that movie, like, I would be quoting that movie all day.
kind of is an
Object for
X-Men.
3 minutes. Werewolf boy. Like, oh man, what a line. Anyways, but
What line.
that's going to do it for us. Like I said, go and share this Facebook page. Share something, like review something. Do something. Get off of Charlie's chair. Get out of it. Go over to the computer. It takes 2 seconds. Do something. Do something with your life.
Dang. Ouch.
Towards the podcast. I'm sure you guys all have very productive, healthy lives.
I wouldn't
Just do
be
something.
so sure.
Just do something for us. Do something for your boys. Your
Yeah.
werewolf boys.
Yeah, we need to make more money. We're in dire needs right now. Well, I'll speak for myself. I need money, people. Do your jobs.
Do your job. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
But we appreciate all that you guys do, honestly. And keep downloading, keep listening. And I don't know. Is there anything else?
Yes, we're going to start selling our bath water on Amazon. It's called Twilight Drops. It's going to be a huge hit.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're selling it a liter for $10. So go ahead.
Ooh, wow.
Not that
You could
bad.
fill your gas tank with it. You could probably go far with it.
Yeah, you could put it in your gas tank. You could mix it into your birthday cake mix. It'll make you actually lose a year rather than gain a year. A lot of good things that you can do with our bath water. Many things
Right,
to be
sounds
determined
good.
by you people. You
We
all
should
just have
swap-
to go out and
we
just
should-
experiment.
We should swap each other's just to get a feel of each other's bath water.
Well, like I take a bath in your bath.
Whatever you want to do with it. It's
Is
up
that what
to
you're
you.
trying to say?
No, it's just whatever you want to do with it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Well, to be
Whatever
determined.
makes you happy. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for Twilight Noobs. I'm Jason,
Merc.
and I can feel your breath on my tongue. The scent is strong and it tastes so good.
Nah.